My name is Guy. Today I'd like to talk to you about Woodpeckers StoryStick Pro 96. So here's everything that comes with the StoryStick Pro 96. You get 3 measured scales at 32 inches each. You get 4 connectors and an Allen wrench to make that 96 inches. You get 4 offset style tabs, 4 standard tabs, 2 caliper tabs, and an end stop with a locking knob. All the scales for this system are aluminum and they're anodized in woodpecker red, and they have both imperial and metric measurements on them. The first thing that needs to happen, I need to attach the end stop to the first piece of track. Now, first piece of track is pretty obvious because it starts at 0 and it's got this blank spot right here. So I'm going to take the end stop that's got the nut on the inside, put it on here and get it on there and tighten it down just so it's a little snug. Then I've got to take a piece of wood, push it up against here, and push this so it's flush, and then tighten it down. So right here on this corner now, I know it's always going to start at 0. Now, as I mentioned before, there's 3 different scales. One goes to 32 inches, the second one, if added, goes to 64, and if you have the third one, it goes all the way up to 8 feet. And it's really easy to attach these. I actually keep the connectors stored in the bottom here. Now with those 3 pieces connected, again, I've got an incredible 8 feet of StoryStick. I can take those different tabs, the standard and the offset, and put them anywhere I want to along its length and keep them there for the duration of my project and always have those settings available. I've installed 4 of the standard tabs on this first section of rail, and I've got a piece of plywood here. And let's say I want to mark out for dominoes on this. So I'm just going to set this here. I'm going to mark in 2 inches. I'm going to make a mark 2 inches from that end, which is 26. And then I'm going to go 10 inches and 18 inches. Now I can take this, butt it up against there like that, take a pencil and make my marks. Now I can take this piece anywhere else on the project, do the exact same thing on either side, and make the set of those exact same marks pretty much anywhere. Now the offset tabs are really handy too. They allow you to make marks on the inside of a piece, not on the edge. So let's say I want to go 8 and 16. This will lay flat on the middle of the piece, and I can make those marks pretty much anywhere I want and repeatable on any other piece. Another really cool feature of the StoryStick Pro are these caliper tabs. Now I've got this one set at 0 on the outside, and let's say I want to add an extra shelf on the inside of this small cabinet here. I can just take this, butt this edge up against here, push this over, tighten that down, and I can actually look at the measurement, which is 23 7/16. Now I can trust that measurement. I can actually use this to set the distance for my crosscut sled. With the calipers and my crosscut sled, I can set the distance to my stop. So I'm just going to take the outside edge of this, butt it up against the tooth of my blade, like that. And now I can take my stop and slide it up against there and tighten it down. And now I know when I make the crosscut, it's going to fit exactly inside my case. Perfect. Well, I've had this product in my shop to use for a couple months now, and I tell you, I'm constantly finding new ways to use it. Being able to set the tabs and keep those measurements over the duration of a project has been really super helpful. The last thing I used it on was this set of doors back here to lay out the hinges in both the doors and the jamb. Again, very, very useful. Pick up a set of these, you're going to love them. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.